Hi, this is Micornus Phokane, the leader and the founder of Church Governance Solutions. Today I want to speak to guest speakers. I want to speak to people that are invited to minister in other churches. And I want to give some hints today, speak about some crucial elements that you need to pay attention to as a guest speaker. Some crucial elements that you need to put up to, that you need to take cognizance of, that you need to pay attention to if you are invited to go and preach somewhere. Now, the first thing that I want to just for us to start with today is that please make sure that you confirm the acceptance well in time. Accept and confirm as soon as possible. So don't let people hang while waiting for you to come back to them. There are times when they call you maybe in inconvenient times. They call you while you're busy. They call you, right, maybe at the point where you're busy with something, and therefore you promise them you'll come back to them. Or even if you are not busy by that time, you still want to look at some other things like your diary as well of activities. So you are promising them that you'll come back to them. I want to emphasize that you need to confirm as soon as possible, because it's going to be very important that people know that you'll be coming. Because when they phone you or they communicate to you to invite you, they would love to have confirmation well in time so that they can be able to go for other options if you're not there, so that they can invite other people, so that they can actually confirm. There are some logistical arrangements that come along with it, like putting up posters, for instance, and sending out invitations to people, and well in advance. And this is very important that we therefore assist them by accepting as soon as possible, by confirming that we are coming or not, so that we can be able to be part of facilitating people to be able to be organized, to be well administered. So, as I said, they want to put up some posters and invite people. They want to write letters to other churches and invite people. So please make sure that you confirm as early as possible so that they can be able to do all the logistical arrangements. Please make sure that you confirm the number of people that you will come along with, the people that will accompany you to the conference. Please confirm it in advance as well. This is very important because sometimes we come with entourage of people and you find that we didn't even notice the people, that we are coming with a lot of people. So therefore they cannot arrange sitting arrangements properly for you. Now, it is very important as a guest speaker that you warn them about the number of people that you're coming with in advance, so that they can actually set up properly, they can actually accommodate your people well, they can know who's going to sit where and so on in advance. But moreover, also you'll realize that there are some other logistical arrangements also, including maybe catering if they have to cater for you. So this is very important that they know who are you coming with. And also it is very important if you're coming with your spouse, whether it's a husband or wife, it's very important that you mention that in advance so that they can honor the person that you're coming with in advance. If they're ushering you, they're organizing somebody to usher you as well, they should actually know how many people they're ushering. And this is very important in administration. Because remember that sometimes in other churches, they want to organize maybe a brother to usher you as a pastor, a male pastor, and there are some a sister that they want to arrange for your wife, the other way around. There is maybe if you are a woman pastor, they want to organize a lady to cater for you, and then your husband will be catered by a brother as well. So they want to do that as a matter of logistical arrangements from their church, and they are orderly, and they would love to do it orderly. So please tell them in advance how many people you're coming with. Tell them in advance who is that you're coming with, so that they can know who to honor. They can know where to arrange, how to arrange sittings as well, as I've said, and the catering should be catered appropriately. So this is very important that you let them know well in advance. Confirm the theme for the invited service. Is very important as well that you know the theme, because if you don't know the theme, you might be beating around the bush. You might be leading people astray. You might come and not deliver accordingly because they've put up a theme for a purpose. And if it's a conference, they want you to address that theme because it is very crucial. And the host, the pastor, has actually organized a theme for a purpose, because it is through this theme that things will be addressed in the church, and there are issues that they want to address, and they can only address them through the theme. So don't go astray. Don't ignore the theme. So confirm it in advance so that it can be able to assist you in preparations. And it's only easy to prepare when you know the theme well in advance. So, and prepare appropriately, because you need to make sure that you're well prepared when you come to minister in somebody's church. So please make sure that you do that. The other thing is you need to respect the host. You need to respect the host leadership. And you need to also respect the members alike. It's very important as well, because we have seen ministers and preachers that are guest speakers, but they come to undermine the very same host that hosts them. They come and undermine the very same leadership of this host. And that is pure arrogance. And I want to address this as Church Governance Solutions. We want to emphasize that when you come as a guest speaker, respect the pastor, respect his wife or her husband if it's a woman pastor. So please make sure that you respect the leadership of the church as well. Make sure that you honor them. Make sure that you don't undermine them. Make sure that you respect the members of the church as well. Because by undermining the members, you're undermining the host, the pastor, as well. This is very important. So don't bring your arrogance. Come with the heart of humility as you come, because you are being hosted. This is not your ministry, by the way. You are just invited. So please, as invited guest, be careful of how you deal with the pastor, with his leadership, and including the members as well. That's very key. And make sure that you respect them well and alike. Stick to the theme given on. There was a very, very good reason why the theme has been given, and I've mentioned this slightly earlier, that when they give you a theme is because they want to address an issue. So therefore, don't go your own way. Don't bring your own favorite sermon here. Don't come and speak whatever you want. Please prepare in advance. Stick to the theme, because they've given you the theme for a purpose. And it is part of disrespectful when somebody comes and deal with their own topics while they've been given topics. That is disrespecting the host. That is disrespecting the church that has invited you, because they give you a theme so that you can address that theme. Very key that we emphasize that as well. Make sure that you also put effort in your preparations, and do not use your favorite popular sermon. I've said that earlier, that please make sure that you prepare thoroughly and you prepare fresh, anointed message from the Lord. Please prepare a message that you have prepared afresh. Don't come with a nose of a message that you preach somewhere, a sermon that you preach somewhere, and people clap their hands for you. And therefore you come and replicate it here. So please prepare afresh there, and make sure that you do prepare. Especially because they invite you well in advance. They're giving you opportunity to prepare so that you can have time to prepare and come and deliver a sermon that is very appropriate for this particular theme. Stick to the allocated time for the sermon as well, because you will arrive there, they will tell you for how long you should minister. If you are given an hour, keep to the hour. If you're given 30 minutes, keep to the 30 minutes. And the reason why they give you time as well is because they are organized. They are people that know exactly what they want to do. They've got other programs following after, and sometimes it's midweek. People are going back to work the following day. So please stick to the time. I've had ministers that say, if you allocate a time for me, rather don't invite me. No, sir. They must actually give you a time of ministering. And you must stick to that, because you respect them. I've had people say, no. Don't invite me from far to come and give me 30 minutes. Now, listen to this. This is the host. These are the people that have invited you. They are hosting you. They're telling you the time that you should keep. And please keep that. You're a guest speaker. You cannot dictate to them. So I want to emphasize that it doesn't matter how great or big you are. It doesn't matter how popular you are as a minister. You cannot come and control and call shots in a church where you're invited, because that's not your church. An orderly minister will respect everything that is being ordered or told in this particular church where they are invited to minister. If you're given a time, please stick to the time that they've allocated you for the sermon. Never use your own interpreter, as the people are used to their own local interpreter. So don't undermine the interpreter of the house, and say, I've brought my own interpreter. I've seen this happening as well. I've seen people invited to go and minister somewhere. When they arrive, they go and actually hire their own, or they bring along their own interpreters. Sometimes they are actually using their wives to interpret, or their husbands to interpret, or their own ushers to interpret. Now, this is here where you are invited as a guest. If they got their own interpreter, please back down and allow them to use that interpreter, because that's probably the only person that they can hear properly. And that's very important. And also remember that there are those people that are interpreting day in and day out in this particular church. And as they do so, everybody's ears are hearkened to this. Everybody can hear and understand the message through this person. Remember, there are people that interpret in a certain way that is more audible and understandable to the people. And in this particular church, you find that there's this particular person that they hear the most. And people may miss you by using your own interpreter. So please be careful of that, please, preacher man. Make sure that you don't bring your own interpreter. You should actually use the interpreter of the local church. Finally, avoid using your own usher as well. If allocated one in this particular ministry or in this particular church to assist you. Because in some of the conferences, you find that they've got their own host, somebody or an usher, head usher, who will assist you, who will actually usher you to the pulpit, who will usher you. So please, even if you brought your own usher, so please allow the local church usher to usher you, because they've allocated that person for a purpose. Please, pastors, let's not be arrogant. Let us be able to allow people to actually host us properly according to the way they want to host us. Let us not dictate terms just because in our own church you do it differently. Please, here you are invited, so do it as they do. That's very, very important. And I want to end up here today. Your host, Micornus Phokane. I hope that you've learned and had something out of this today, and you'll make use of it. And I'm sure it will help you going forward. And I believe strongly that the good Lord will bless you as you do. But please remember, before I check out our YouTube channel, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please like our Facebook pages, Micornus Phokane, Church Governance Solutions, and make sure that you like those. Click the notification buttons as well. They will help you as you are going to get the notifications when we've posted a video. Allow me to check out right here and say cheers for now.